Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Jazzy Video Store Sasquatch here, and we are doing another streaming Saturday. I found the newest movie on Netflix, Havoc, directed by Gareth Evans, starring Tom Hardy as Walker, Jessie May Lee as Ellie, Justin Cornwell as Charlie, and Kulin Sepulveda as Mia. After a drug deal gone wrong, a bruised detective must fight his way through the criminal underworld to rescue a politician's estranged son, unraveling a deep web of corruption and conspiracy that snares his entire city. This movie is very good. This one was a shocker because usually the Netflix movies are kind of like, man, they are all style and no substance. This had both style and substance. A real good shoot 'em up piece. Very good. It kind of is like a mix between like a Matrix, not really Matrix, I shouldn't say, kind of like a Quentin Tarantino and James Woo type deal, action wise. Um, there's a lot of cool stuff. Like it feels like they like brought out the impact of the weapons and the sounds of the weapons so that like it was like extra charge when they were shooting. Everything just sounded very well. Like you don't usually get a movie that sounds this well, and that is another like big thing I'm about to say about that. And then a lot of good people in this. Like we said, Tom Hardy, and then Timothy Olyphant, Forrest Whitaker, and Luis Guzman, plus so many more people are part of this movie. This is a surprise. I wanted to see this on the big screen, man. After I watched it, I was like, this would have been a very good movie to watch on the 2D or IMAX screen or the IMAX 2D or whatever they call it. Whatever, I forget Cinemark's big one where it's not IMAX anymore. It's XD. Sorry, not 2D. I keep saying 2D. XD. Um, would have been awesome. We don't get those as Netflix movies, but whatever. I'm sure this movie will go to number one like right away. Like I literally watched it as it came out. I actually plan on doing another movie just in case I didn't like stay up or wasn't gonna make it up or wasn't even gonna watch it. So I kind of have a backup piece here for you guys to watch after this. But I knew I kind of planned on trying to watch this movie all week and getting it out here as quick as possible to get the turnaround better for some of these movies that we're doing here. But yeah. So basically we open up in a futuristic town. Like they have the cool masks that they like the kind of like from the Purge where it's like lights up, neon. They're making different faces and stuff like this. We see a gang come in and rob in another gang for their drug and money. Obviously, we know that the setup is in because before it happens, we see one of the gang members get the call to clear out, and he clears out. After that, we get into Tom Hardy, who is investigating it with Jessie May Lee here as Ellie. And the chemistry there is actually pretty good. Tom Hardy is actually really good in this movie. I think I joked around in earlier videos I made where it's like, does Tom Hardy even really have a good movie? And then like he's came out with like 3 or 4 good movies or 3 or 4 good shows if we include Mobland and stuff like that. Since I said that, so I really kind of ate the shoe or whatever, bit the shoe or whatever you say on that one. I was really wrong. I was always glad that you get it wrong. Sometimes actors, they kind of go through their like artistic phase, and you don't agree with everything they do, and that's kind of where we were. But this is definitely not that. He's a badass in this movie. Justin Cornwell's good in it. Julian Oliphant's really good in this movie. He's a bad guy. You don't really see him bad guy a lot, and he's a very good bad guy. I give it a B plus overall. Very good action movie. It goes and goes and goes. It doesn't stop. There's a good story behind the action too. Like I said, not only does this movie have style, it has a good substance to it too, which is very rare for a Netflix movie. Recently, there's a lot of style in these movies and not a lot of substance. But this one had both. Congratulations on that one. I think that the director did a very good job. And it's like I said, it's kind of like a mix between a Quentin Tarantino movie and a John Woo movie. That movie was Havoc, directed by Gareth Evans. And the second movie we're going to talk about here is Fool's Paradise, directed by Charlie Day, starring Charlie Day, Ken Jeong, Kate Beckinsale, and Adrian Brody. A fool for love becomes an accidental celebrity, only to lose it all. This movie is way better than I expected. To be honest with you, there are so many people in this movie. It's crazy. It's a Charlie Day movie, which is Charlie Day is Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And like honestly, as you're watching it, you feel like his character is more connected to Charlie and Charlie Day than anything you've ever watched. It's like every time he's bringing it, or every time he's in a scene, he's silent. So he's silent throughout this whole movie. The main part of Charlie, because there are two parts Charlie plays. The other one's kind of a prick drunk, and the original one's silent. We open it up in um, uh, a mental hospital, and when we open up there, we're kind of figuring out that the doctor is saying that we don't know exactly what's wrong with them, and we don't have the time pretty much to take care of them. This is like early 1958, maybe 1968, somewhere around there. And then Ray Liotta picks him up. He ends up just getting the name, like he just ends up getting named like what is it, something latte, because he's just getting a latte for people. Um, he doesn't speak throughout, and then he becomes an actor somehow. And then he's becoming an actor. He gets married to Kate Beckinsale, and then it's kind of all this like crazy stuff happens to him. His whole world spins around, and it just is constantly going and motioning. And this guy the whole time doesn't speak. It's a really good movie. Like honestly, like there is a lot to say about this movie that I probably wouldn't even know about to comprehend on like just the basic everything of what's going on and reading into it. Like I'm sure like a psychologist and like a lot of people would have like a field day with this, like an English professor. He would have a field day with this movie because there's just so many stuff that you just know is just so important to like the little parts of the chip in and the gallery of his character and stuff like this. I mean, just listen to the people in here: Jason Sudeikis, Ray Liotta, Jason Bateman, Eddie Falco, John Malkovich. And then from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, you got Dave Howerton that takes a part in it, and Jimmy Simpson, and David Hornsby, who is Cricket, and Jimmy Simpson is, of course, the brothers that they don't like. Like this movie was wildly crazy funny. There's so much to enjoy about it. It's on Hulu plus like a Fox Searchlight picture, I believe. I've known about this movie for a couple of years. I tried to watch it one time, like 2 years ago, when I was just not in like a mood for like something like this movie. So I just kind of turned it off real quick because I just couldn't understand it. But like after being able to sit down and watch it, understand what's going on with it, I was like, I'm really glad I watched this movie because it was really, really good. I give it probably a C plus overall. There is like a little bit of like an understanding issue for I'm sure for a lot of people, but the comedy's still there. There's a lot of comedy behind it, and just the fact that he's silent throughout the whole movie kind of brings an originality to it that we don't get from a lead character because the whole time he's getting talked to and not talking to people. You know what I mean? And so we're learning a lot from all that. And that is Fool's Paradise, directed by Charlie Day. Those are our two movies for the week. I believe I'm gonna go see Until Dawn, maybe. Maybe I'm gonna go see The Count too. I'm not really sure I'm gonna go see this week yet. I might even go see Sinners. I might do a double feature, see Sinners and one new one because I missed last week. I'm not really sure. I know the drive-through opens next week, so like maybe if you hold off, we get like an Until Dawn Sinners at the drive-through, and then I wouldn't have to worry about this week. I just go see The Accountant. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's up. Comment if you've seen any of these movies below, or what you think about them, or what movie I should go see this weekend. Anything you want to comment below, please like and comment. Like I said, please have a good rest of your day or night, and thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment your top movie picks for Throwback Thursday in the comment section, and see you next time in the cave.